Saudi Arabia has said Jamal Khashoggi was killed inside the country's consulate in Istanbul after a fight broke out. Mr. Khashoggi, 59, went missing on 2 October during a visit to get papers for his marriage, and intense pressure had been growing on Saudi Arabia to explain his disappearance. Saudi Arabia's public prosecutor was quoted on state television as saying that a fight broke out between Mr. Khashoggi and people who met him in the consulate, leading to his death. It contradicts the country's initial claim that the journalist, who was critical of the kingdom's rulers, had left the consulate alive. An official source claimed that discussions between Mr. Khashoggi and others at the consulate did not go as required and developed in a negative way, leading to a fight and a quarrel. It added that the brawl aggravated to lead to his death and their attempt to conceal and cover what happened. 18 Saudis are said to have been arrested so far in connection with the journalist's death, and the state news agency said the kingdom expresses its deep regret over Mr. Khashoggi's death. Saudi Arabia also said one of its top intelligence officials, Ahmed El-Asiri, had been sacked, as well as royal court advisor Saud al-Qahtani. There has been no word about what was done with Mr. Khashoggi's body. U.S. President Donald Trump said he found the Saudi explanation credible, and a White House statement described the murder as a tragic incident. The Foreign Office said the UK was considering the Saudi report and our next steps. As the Foreign Secretary has said, this was a terrible act and those responsible must be held to account. United Nations Chief Antonio Guterres is deeply troubled by the confirmation of the journalist's death, said a UN spokesman.